Hello, my name is Avery Cantrell. I am the Assistant Director of Student Life, and today I'm going to be taking you through Club Officer Training. To get started, I would like to just give you guys some campus updates for 2020. Our Hotel Maverick is done. We've got a rooftop bar and restaurant, and definitely recommend going and checking that out. It's really awesome, and the food is super good. We've got our Reflection Center that has started the construction on that. That is actually right behind our Aspen Hall, which has also just been finished. We've got a new track and baseball facility. Lowell Heine had a little bit of a renovation done. Iris has been completely relaid out, and their offices are all different. You'll definitely have to go check them out. And then as a shameless plug, I'd like to plug our CAB and Student Life Instagrams. So give us a follow if you'd like to know what's going on in CAB as well as Student Life. So the first steps for fall. The first thing we'd like you to do is register your club. We need your officer and advisor information and then access as far as what access you would need to our new portal. And I will talk a little bit more about this, but we have a new engagement platform. So that will be coming down the pipeline here soon. Enter your new members and your current advisor, enter meeting days and times, reserve your meeting rooms through an event request, which is on our Student Life website, and then discuss and plan for events, trips, and goals. I'll talk more about this, but trips for fall 2020 have been canceled. We're not allowing any clubs to go on trips. To register your club, you can just go to our Student Life Clubs and Organization website, and there is a link to register your club. So OrgSync, this is something that I talked about previously, but OrgSync is no more. We've moved to a new engagement platform called Presence. This will be our new platform for the year and moving forward. It's similar to OrgSync, where you will go in and you will submit event requests, shopping forms, pizza requests, item checkout forms, things like that. You'll also be able to do attendance tracking or activity tracking, and then we will have a campus calendar. This is a much better platform. It's much newer. It's much more intuitive, and it's called MavLife. That will be in the App Store. It'll be in the Google Play Store as well. So definitely download that app, and that will be kind of where we house everything. So in the absence of our new engagement platform, MavLife, we are working on getting that platform up and running, and it should be ready by the end of September. In the meantime, we will be utilizing our e-forms for all of our event requests, pizza requests, shopping forms, and item checkouts. Those will be linked on the main Student Life page, so you can quickly access those and get those requests in. The most important thing that I would like to reiterate is that your event is not final approved until you have received a confirmation email from the UC admin team. Once you submit your event request form, we will then review it, pass it along to the UC, and they will then book the space. Once the space is booked, they will email you a confirmation letting you know that that has been done. So before you can have your event or do anything for your event, we need to make sure that it is confirmed with the UC. So some important points that I would like to make: gift cards. Never buy gift cards. We aren't able to do that. Instead, buy a tangible prize or gift at the bookstore. You can directly charge your club account at the bookstore, and then clubs also receive tax exempt and discounts. That's the best way to get prizes and things if that's what you're doing, is through our bookstore, or coordinate with one of us up in Student Life to put in a shopping form and get some prizes that way. Credit card machines, there are some settlement statements, or sorry, settlement directions that you'll have to follow. You'll bring the receipts back to Student Life with the credit card machine, and then we want to make sure that you guys are saving all receipts that you receive. Some more important points with Student Life: reimbursements. You must have a proper itemized receipt. So this is every single thing that you bought at the store. We need you to bring that in. And then also a receipt that shows the proof of payment. Sometimes these are on the same receipt. Like if you go to Walmart, it's one receipt. But if you go to a restaurant, that's going to be two separate receipts. So we need to see exactly what meals were bought at a restaurant, as well as the copy that you would sign as well, showing the proof of purchase. We need to have those within 60 days of the purchase. That is a fiscal rule that the purchasing department has passed down to us, and something that we have to follow. And then that is going to be processed through a direct deposit form. So if you can just come on up to Student Life with those receipts, we will get that processed and sent over, and then we will get you reimbursed. Receipts, like I said, they must be itemized and show proof of purchase. So that's something that I would really like to hammer home. It's really important. And then avoid reimbursements if possible. We can utilize our shopping form, so a Student Life professional staff member will go to the store and buy stuff for you. And then that will save money for you because purchases are tax exempt. We can do anything online like Amazon. If you've got special websites that you'd like us to buy from, we can do that as well. Sam's Club, local stores like Walmart, that's our go-to. Hobby Lobby, things like that, we're more than happy to do. And then shop at the bookstore. Like I said earlier, you can directly charge your club account, and that is going to be the fastest way for you to get stuff, and typically the easiest way as well. There is a pizza form, so Student Life will pay over the phone with a credit card to Domino's. That's where we order from. So if you need pizza for an event or for a club meeting, please fill out the pizza form. We've got one right now that's an e-form on our website, and then once Presence has launched, we will have that housed in Presence. VIP, very important points. So raffle tickets. A raffle means it is gambling. So CMU is a state entity. Gambling needs to be state approved and requires law-abiding contracts and permits. Therefore, no gambling and no raffle tickets. It's quite a long process, and something that we are not able to do. Now, what you can do is you can do a giveaway. So if you do one entry equals one ticket, so someone coming into your event gets one ticket for being there, the odds are even of winning, and it is just not a raffle, but a giveaway at that point. If you have any further questions, you're more than welcome to contact Emma Lienerman at the CMU Foundation for more information. Travel, I mentioned this earlier, but I'd like to reiterate. As of right now, we will not be allowing any clubs to do any travel of any kind. This will be reevaluated for the spring 2021 semester, but as of right now, we are not allowing any travel. So once that comes out, we will have a travel training posted. Contracts. Please schedule a meeting with Student Life professional staff when bringing anyone on campus to offer a service. So if this is a concert, if this is a band that's coming to just play, if you're bringing somebody on campus for any reason, we need to do a contract. We've got a link on our website so that you can schedule that meeting with a Student Life professional staff member. So find that link and schedule a meeting with us, and we'll walk you through it. This includes a comedian, your friend's band, guest speaker, professional panel, bouncy house, really anybody that's coming on campus we need to do a contract for. The contracts vary greatly depending on the service and range from as simple as a waiver to as complex as needing $1 million in liability insurance. So the contracting is very important, and the Student Life professional staff knows exactly what will be needed for each type of event or what you'll be needing. Please plan ahead and get contracts started at least a month in advance. These are a tedious process, and we want to make sure that we can get them right. So start them early, and we'll make sure to get them done. So petty cash. This is something that we offer for clubs. You can get up to $100 in petty cash, and then you must return the change and a proper receipt within the week. Petty cash is not meant as the primary source of spending for your club, but it is something that you guys can do if you need to quickly run to Walmart and get something for your event or whatnot. You're more than welcome to come and get petty cash from us and do that. We will then take the total that you did charge out of your club account, and that will be then reflected on your club account. So CAB, our Club Advisory Board. So CAB has funding, so if a club needs more money, they can go to CAB and ask for that. They will also be able to check your club account. They can provide you with event ideas. They'll answer your general questions, and then they provide training as well, and then OrgSync or Presence Now help. Contact Bo Flores, that's his email there, if you have any questions about CAB or would like to talk to him about CAB. Our Campus Design Studio, or CDS, they create all of our on-campus marketing for our clubs and stuff. So they're a really great place to go if you need a flyer made or want to get in the Stall Street Journal. Like I said, they create posters, they edit, improve, offer advice to any existing poster. So if you have something and you'd like for them to take a look at it, these are our graphic design students, and they are really good at what they do. They also run the Stall Street Journal, so if you want to get in the Stall Street Journal, email cds@coloradomesa.edu and they'll get you in there. Stalls are created 2 weeks before edition prints, and you must email them at least 1 month in advance in order to get into the Stall Street. They also can do logos. This is something that we would like to advise clubs on before they go to CDS with, because of branding reasons. We want to make sure that logos are good logos, but we also want to make sure that they're not changing every year. And then CDS is a low cost, so they will help you with your marketing for your events or club, and they are very low cost. So check them out if you need anything. So our posting policy. So posters must include the event name, a general idea of what the event is, time, date, location, and then what's really important is contact information. So this would be day of contact or club contact. Basically, if a student wanted to attend an event or join a club, we need to know who they can contact in order to do that. The approval, it must be stamped by Student Life front desk staff, and it has a 2-week shelf life, so please take down on your own, but we will stamp stuff 2 weeks out, and so make sure that you're taking those down. The hanging locations, clubs, you guys will hang your own posters, and then see Student Life for a list of approved bulletin boards across campus, and then only hang in approved locations. And this is really important. We don't want posters just plastered all throughout campus. There's some definite specific areas where posters can go up, and we don't allow posting in bathrooms, windows, doors, the little pillars that are down in the UC, we don't allow posting on those. We have a list of that, so come and see us. Chalking. You can't chalk on the memorial bricks, which are on the west side of the UC, and then not on buildings, but you're more than welcome to chalk on sidewalks leading up to buildings and everything like that. Those are the only areas that you're not allowed to chalk. The CMU Foundation. So what is the foundation? Our CMU Foundation is the fundraising arm of the university. Clubs and organizations can start an account for fundraising purposes. So if you want to do a fundraiser with, say, Chipotle, or I know that Red Robin does fundraisers, you'll need to set up an account through the foundation. Any charitable donation that you have to your organization, it should be processed through the foundation, and the foundation staff can help you with event promotion, ticket sales, website, fundraising through MAV Funder, and more. So if you're interested in any sort of ticket sales, event fundraising, or anything like that, please contact the foundation. This is their website. It is www.supportingcmu.org. With a foundation account, we can help you set up an event to ticket sales, registration, things like that. For example, Construction Management's golf tournament. That's something that they do every year. The foundation, with your foundation account, you can start a MAV Funder campaign, which is like crowdfunding. The club and the organization gets 100% of those proceeds. Crowdfunding is a great way to raise funds for anything your club needs to do. And each year the foundation holds a day of giving in April. This is a great time to use the platform and raise money for your cause. The day of giving, basically, if someone gives to your club, the foundation will also give to your club. So it's almost a 2-for-1 there. To contact the foundation, you can contact them at foundation@coloradomesa.edu to get an account set up. It's easy. You can request the form and have your club advisor sign off. And then if you want to get started on a MAV Funder account, contact Tina Gillespie's at 1942 or go to the supportingcmu.com website. Emergency info, this is something that we like all clubs to be aware of. GJPD non-emergency phone number is 242-6707. We've got our Safe Walk on campus, which is 260-2683. Our sexual assault or our SART line is 270-5895. We as professional staff, as well as the organizations on campus, have an obligation to report any sort of sexual assault incident that happened on campus. It's actually required by law that we do that, and this is the same for clubs. So if you guys hear about anything that's going on, please make sure to submit that report. If there's an aggressive student, please make sure that you report that through MavZone. There's a Report It tab on MavZone, and you can report that there. And then there's our MavZone incident report, so that will report really anything that you see going on campus. Mav Rides. This is one of the last things that I'll talk about, but this is a great fundraising opportunity for your club. You can get $20 per car, and that's 2 people in a car per night. Contact Mav Rides at coloradomesa.edu to sign up to drive. We typically had that housed in OrgSync, but because we don't have OrgSync anymore, you'll have to contact Mav Rides directly. You will have to do a HireRight background check, and that's through the Student Life office once your date is confirmed with Mav Rides. So you'll have to set up a meeting with us to come up here and talk to us about that. So the last thing I will say is just a little bit about our staff. We have Shanae Mundy. She is the Director of Student Life. If you have any questions, her email is there, as well as her extension. Myself, I'm Avery Cantrell. I'm the Assistant Director, like I said. That's my email there, as well as my extension. And then we have a new member of our staff, Hannah Pullert. She is the assistant women's basketball coach, and she has come over here in Julie's absence as the acting operations manager. Her email is there, as well as her extension. And the last thing I'll say is just come on up to Student Life and stop by and say hi. We love it, interacting with students and talking with you guys. So if you need anything, please feel free to stop by and say hi. Thank you.